The CAS Roadmap is very important to your practice if you desire to successfully offer advisory services. And here you'll see on the roadmap, the first thing that you need is to come up with a value proposition of why this change of doing business is important to your clients and what you can offer to them to enable them to succeed at their business faster, better, cheaper, and easier. Then what's the menu of services you're going to offer these clients? This is one of the areas that I see many firms failing in. They don't have a menu of service, they don't package those services, and they're still trying to price them like they have the compliance service by the hour. The third is, what type of clients do you want? One of the questions I'd suggest to any firm is, how many clients do you have that are under $1,000 a year? And it's unbelievable in most firms the number of clients that pay less than $1,000, and they generally cause you to work overtime. They put stress on your firm because you're doing a lot of tax work in the February, March, and April area. So defining target clients and thinking bigger, think 10 times. If you could get a client that's paying you $10,000 today, what if you could make them into a $100,000 a year client? And this often creates challenges in the firm because you may have an audit client that you're getting $30,000 from, but you're not making much margin on, that you could offer BPO services to, that you might get $120,000 a year in services. So you have to target the clients. You have to build a team to deliver those services. Not only do you need the traditional people, CPAs, but you may need specialists in business analytics, COO and CFO type of capabilities, HR, technology, and put your team together so that you can meet the needs of the client and do it efficiently. And then how do you package and price those? Most of the fees are a flat fee. The scope of the engagement's defined by the engagement letter, and these are adjustable. These are not lifetime fees. So firms get awful anxious about that fee to get started. But if you get a client into the fold at a reasonable fee, and you can probably increase the service as you go. So set the target client higher than what you might think, and then package and price this from the point of view of what the client would have to pay if they did this themselves. And finally, look at your processes. Many of the processes you've done in the past to use deliver advisory services no longer are relevant. They're not looking for financial statements at the end of the month. They want that information today. They're used to video conferencing. You don't have to drive to the client's office. You can do a lot of this by video conference. You can share information in the cloud. It's just a different way of thinking in building out your client roadmap or client advisory roadmap. So I'd encourage you to take a step back, bring your people together, and put that roadmap together, and I'm sure that you will advance much faster.